Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from WisdomSeekers.net, emphasis on the .net, that is my logo, and this is for July 1st, 2023. July happens to be a pivotal month from what I can read and what I've seen. A lot of energy shifting and changing, great potential for spiritual growth or healings. And every healing is a spiritual growth, regardless of whether you like it or not. And it is a difficult. Quite often, allowing yourself to heal is very difficult, but it is to your benefit. Once you get through to the other side, you forget the pain and the aches. It's like birthing a child. You forget how much pain it is to birth a child. Well, once you get to the other side of working through a problem, you forget how hard it was. It becomes something that's simple. So for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, again July 1st, 2023, these are the cards that came up. I've got the Two of Pentacles, and I think in this case it is a card of slowing down, taking your time. It's a short one, it's not a long one, it's not the major arcana, it's the minor. So it's slow down, take your time, balance things out, think things through, because there are a lot of changes and shifts in your life that you may have to re-establish directions. But the first thing is King of Swords. Again, think things through. If you're trying to make a decision, you want to do it from a place of first the heart, then the logic. The heart tells you where you want to go. The logic tells you how to get there. And so you want to allow yourself to think this through. But I also got the Seven of Cups, which is a card that they know there's a way out. They know there's a situation, but there's too much fog. There's too much unclarity. That's why they're suggesting you wait for a little while. We're not suggesting you don't think about it, because you do have the King of Swords, which is to choose to make a decision. But you want to wait for it until you've got a bit of clarity, and you won't get clarity until you think about it. So part of the ways of doing that, well, there's two ways coming up. This way is be confident and sure, know where you want to go, and don't worry quite so much how you're going to get there. And how you wanted to get there is not necessarily the same way as you thought it would be. So I'm going to jump to this first. This Three of Wands is being the one who's the boss of you. When something happens, you don't blame other people. You look inside and think, what can I do to be the master of my own life? And how do you do that? Well, you're confident and sure. You choose to become the master of your own life. Then you do the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is, again, opening your heart. The more you open your heart, the less things can stay. The more you open your heart, the much easier it is to allow things that do not belong to leave. All right? So, again, that's interesting is... like I said, for years and years and years, I never would get the same king and queen together, and now it's happening over and over again, which again indicates that it is time to balance the male-female energy. And swords are probably a harder group of people to live with, because they're sharp and they're probably fairly authentic, especially when they've allowed themselves to cut away that which no longer serves. But they are decisive, and you want to allow yourself to be decisive, and if the decision is to be slow in the moving forward, it's still decisive. But it is, you want the balance of the male-female energy. You want the positive and the negative. This is extremely important for us right now. And of course, the balance. This is something I'm always nagging about, is stay in balance. And if you have a hard time staying in balance, Amazon sells grounding rugs and grounding pillows and grounding whatever, much to my surprise. It's probably worthwhile looking at this if you have a hard time grounding physically. Other than that, imagine that you are part of the earth and your feet are settled in the earth, or walk on the earth if you can. That is probably the best, or lay on the earth. But grounding is paramount right now for us to, especially on July 1st for Earth, because it is a day of slowing down, taking time to think things through, allowing yourself to become the best you can, basically, is what it amounts to. It will create huge changes. This is something that is moving you into a different level of energy. The High Priestess sees things that others don't. Is willing to subsist on a level that can be very lonely and feel like she's an ice maiden. But truthfully, it's that she sees where other people are and what they can handle. So it may move you into that, and that might not be fun if you like people and you like to be around people. But we've got the 9 of Cups came up, and the 9 of Cups is being on cloud 9, being happy, being joyful. But more importantly, it's the wish card, and this is where we have fun. And true spirituality is joyful and fun. I promise you that. So make a wish, make it good, enjoy yourself thoroughly. Namaste, namasko, I love you and you I do love. Bye.